Okay, we're back. I'm not sure what happened. I'm so sorry. All of a sudden, hey sheep, it just said stream done. So we have like 10 more minutes left, and I'm not sure what, I don't know, you guys. I'm doing my best, and I really tried to, I don't know. So I'll give you guys a second to get in, and we'll finish your questions. And I'm sorry if you had a chat in the other one. It wouldn't even let me load it. It just kicked me out. I'm so sorry. I think it might just be the system's overwhelmed because it said my connection is excellent. So, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm glad you're able to pop back in. Oh, hey, Kaylee. I recognize a lot of your names. Thanks, Flurmeyer. Oh, hi, Audrey. Thanks for hanging out. Squishy Face Guy. That's an amazing name. And so I'm so sorry, but we still have 10 minutes left here. So I wanted to at least give you guys the full hour. I don't really know why I don't know what happened. Okay. So I'm sorry if that was tricky for you, and I'm sorry that happened. I legitimately was scrolling through the chat and it went away and it said stream finished. And I was like, what? Okay. So we've got a few minutes left. Let's get to, and I'm sorry about the questions too, you guys. If you remember a question, try to, okay, this is a good question. I'll just start answering some stuff. Marissa says, is it possible to have online EMDR? Technically, okay, I don't specialize in EMDR, but what I know about it, technically you still could do it, but I would not encourage it. I think it's better to wait, because you have to be in that safe holding environment. They need to be able to, some of it's tapping, or I don't know. I really would not advocate for it. I'm just saying. Okay, so I think that if you can wait. If you can't, and it's been beneficial, and you feel like your resources are strong enough, for those of you who don't know, in order to calm our systems down when we're doing EMDR, which is, it's a type of trauma treatment, you guys. It's it uses movement of the eyes back and forth to help process things. And they can use they call it bilateral stimulation. So tapping could be too. You have to have resources, which are coping skills to help you self-soothe. And so, yeah, make sure your resources are strong enough before we try to do it online. Okay, Parents Teach says, Katie, I feel very alone and I struggle with NPD. I feel almost panicky and I will not make it. I'm also a mom, so I feel like I'm having a hard time regulating myself while playing with my child. Are there ways that we can incorporate more self-care for you into the day, before or during naps? I don't know how old your child is, but if they're napping, or if you can get up a little bit earlier or stay up a little bit later, I think, and also there's the connection component, but I think having some things we can do to soothe, using that coping skills video I've been talking about this whole live stream. Sorry, my eye itches. And don't worry, my hands are all washed. I haven't left my house in a long time, 11 days now. Anyway, I think that using some things to soothe your system would be great. And then the second thing about feeling very alone, connecting through live streams like this, connecting on, Facebook groups. I have the Facebook group Katie, that's great. We have the community tab here. You can chitty chat under the journal prompts if you're part of the journal club, or under posts. You can FaceTime with people. You can connect on Zoom or Skype and stuff like that. And so I really think that doing that will help you feel less alone, and hopefully soothe your system a little bit. If we have some of those coping skills in place, I think it could really, really help. Okay. Thanks, Stoffels. Did I say that right? Probably not, and I apologize already. Okay, classy Andy. I like that. Hi, Katie. I'm in Ireland. Love your channel. Read your book. Oh, and you have the virus. I'm so sorry. At home, feeling okay, but shortness of breath was a major symptom. I'm doing okay emotionally. I'm really glad, and thanks for sharing. I think something that has been helpful for me is following along with people who have been ill and how they're doing. And so I really think that knowing that people are okay and are feeling better, like Tom Hanks just shared that it's 2 weeks after their first symptoms and they're finally feeling better, he and his wife Rita. And I think that that's kind of helpful to know. I follow a girl, Something Navy, Ariel Charnas on Instagram, and she and her husband both had it. And it was 6 or 7 days before they started to feel kind of normal again. And so just knowing that other people are going through it and it's okay has been very soothing for me. So I don't know if that helps you, but It's been helpful for me. Oh yes, Greta. Okay. She says, will you answer my question from earlier, dating a guy with sociopathic tendencies? Should I be worried? He seems nice. Be very cautious. It's not that like all sociopaths are bad people, but they could be. And I think the thing about it is that having tendencies and having full-blown, antisocial personality disorder, those are different things. I don't know if he has empathy for other people. That's my main concern. That's what is really kind of a scary part to those people with antisocial personality disorder or sociopaths, psychopaths, whatever you want to call them. People like to come up with new names that aren't diagnostically different. I think that if you find that he's doing things that are hurtful for you or are, not taking into account how other people feel, that would bother me. I don't know if that will bother you. If he's good to you and treats you well and seems kind, it's okay. It's not like all or nothing. They're good or bad. But just be cautious. Also, I've said this before in other videos, but a very, very, very small percentage of people with full-blown antisocial personality disorder are actually violent and like murderers. I know we talk about it like, all sociopaths or all people with antisocial personality disorder are serial killers, and that's just not true. A lot of them just don't have any care for other people. They use other people like pawns in their game to get what they need. But just be aware so you don't get your feelings hurt. Okay, Melissa says, hey, Katie, I deal with depression, and now that I have to isolate, it's hard to get up in the morning. Any tips? Set small goals. You got this. And connect. Force yourself out to connect online. I think a couple of things. Setting a couple of small goals. One of the ones that I like to have at least 3 times a week, I want you to be showering. So set that on your list and for one of your goals. I know it seems silly and simple, but it can really change your life. So do that. And then set another small goal, like I'm going to fold the blankets that are on my couch and put them away. Or I'm going to make myself breakfast. We need to make sure we're eating. So try to set some basic goals to take care of yourself and things you can easily achieve so that you feel more motivated. And then, connection's the best thing. If you can connect through FaceTime, through Skype and stuff like that, that will really help. It is hard when we are already depressed and now we're like being forced to isolate, especially if we live alone. It's hard. Okay. Let me see. Is that all the questions? I think I got. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I got through all of the super chat ones. So I'll hang out for like another minute or two. Let's answer 2 more questions and then we'll call it. But I want to just let you guys know you're not alone. I'm feeling shitty too. Things are hard. It's been a rough couple of weeks and, things will start to hopefully improve. We'll see because we are staying home. Okay. And I just have to vent. Just hear me out for just 1 second. I'm sick of people going out, being outside with other people, saying social distancing, insert thing they're doing, and then I see them and they're fucking like 2 feet from the person. And I'm like, no. Use your brain. We're supposed to be at least 6 feet away. And also, let's just stay home for a bit so that we don't overwhelm our healthcare system. Okay, rant over, but I've been super frustrated with that. I understand it's hard to stay at home, but fuck, man, some people had to go to war to save our country, and all we have to do is just stay home. So stay home. Okay, rant over. Because I worry about all my immunosuppressant people, all my older people. Also, for those of you who have are part of the community and already knew this was happening, my mom made it back from her vacation, and now I'm just fingers crossed, hoping she doesn't show any symptoms. It really grinds my gears. It does. If you're looking for a distraction, Sean and I actually have a podcast, Opinions That Don't Matter. It's not mental health related. I have a podcast on that channel called Ask Katie Anything that is mental health related, but it's just us shooting the shit. So get ready. Okay. Green Apple, this is a good question. It says, Katie, do you think COVID-19 will cause a mental health catastrophe? The truth about it is, I do think that the ramifications for this, we won't even see until the storm is over. Right now we're in it. And I think I'm actually going to be working, once the contracts are done and everything's agreed upon, I will be working on a book about trauma. That'll be my next book. And it's the irony of it, you guys. I started writing the proposal like, I don't know, last summer. And so I think that we will see some trauma come out of this. And I think it's really important for all of us as part of the community to share and helpful resources for those who may feel traumatized and have never experienced something traumatizing before. Like, how do they manage it? I think it's important that we keep talking about COVID-19, how we feel, how helpless we feel. We need to be able to talk about the experience and what we're thinking, feeling, all of that. It really helps me. Even being on these live streams, you guys, really helps me. So thank you for being here for me so that I can talk about the things that are like running through my head at like 100 miles a minute and I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I think that, we're in this together. I think that the more we talk about it, the better it will get. And there will be mental health ramifications. We just won't know what those are until things have calmed down. Rachel, my shirt is it's from a conference, the Healthy Voices Conference, which sadly is canceled this year. It's a health advocacy conference that I go to every year, and it's been really wonderful. It's cute, isn't it? I really like it, and it's a great program. Okay, one more question. Evelyn, it is 1:04 p.m. for me. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good question. Okay, Lauren says, sorry, they're just moving so fast, it's hard to even read them. Do you have any advice for anxiety when working as a health professional? Lauren, I did kind of address this in the last part of the live stream. Unfortunately, now it'll be in like 2 parts, whatever. But the best way is to do some things to self-soothe before and after your shifts. First of all, thank you for all of your work. I can't even imagine on the front lines, you guys. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful on behalf of everybody who's sick or will become sick. I can't tell you how thankful I am for you. And so I think finding ways to calm your system down, because when we are working in a crisis, we can be like heightened alert, hypervigilance all the time. And so whether that's doing some stretching, breathing techniques, maybe doing some yoga before you go to bed, like some sleep time yoga. Yoga with Adrienne's a great channel. I would encourage you all to check that out. Connecting with other people, like, I think it'd be great for you to talk with some people at work. If you're getting off at the same time, give yourselves like a 5-10 minute debrief where you're like, wow, that was fucked up. Yeah, this is terrible. Oh my God, that was stressful. So we can kind of connect and get that out. And then thought stopping. We're going to have to use those strong memories or create strong stories or vacation stories. And so that we don't spiral out and keep thinking in those anxious thoughts, because anxious thoughts don't actually get us anywhere. I know it feels like it's going to get us somewhere, but it doesn't. Oh, thank you, Tia. Okay. Nora, you're just 2 hours ahead. Cool. Carly's 8:06 p.m. Wow. Must be in Europe somewhere. Okay. Oh, thanks, Salt and Pepper. My skin is actually kind of peeling. I'm still working on the hormone series. I hope that things can still continue to move forward. If those of you don't know, I've been going through my own process of like melasma, birth control, changes in my skin, and I wanted to learn about skin and hormones and mood and all of that. And so there'll be a whole series of like maybe 4 videos that will come out about it. And I'm hopefully, I think they'll still be able to come out in like June or July. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry that we had to like go from the other one and come over here. But hang in there. I love you. I'll be thinking of you. I will be doing more live streams. I'll be putting videos out on Facebook about how to talk to kids about this. I don't know what type of content you guys are wanting, but in the comments below both of these live streams, I hate that there's 2, so annoying. But let me know if there's topics you want me to discuss. I'm happy to discuss them. Don't think there's anything off limits or any weird question or bad question or anything. We're in this together. I'll try to like smush all of it into as much of a cohesive video as I can. Oh, thank you, Brandon. That's so thoughtful and sweet of you. So I think, I think that there are ways that we can come together. I'll do my best to offer helpful advice and tips, but please connect with each other. Please FaceTime with your loved ones. Talk to people.
Check out the podcast.
Oh yeah, Sean says check out our podcast. But I did my on Thursday. Make sure you're subscribed to the Opinions That Don't Matter channel, because on Thursday, an Ask Katie Anything, which is my podcast where I answer questions, kind of like a live stream, but without any chitty chat. But I answer a bunch of questions about COVID-19, anxiety around it, managing it, all of that, and it'll go out on Thursday. So make sure you're subscribed, or just pop over there on Thursday and you can listen, and hopefully that will help you. Yeah. So thanks for hanging out. Know that I'm feeling shitty too. You're not alone. Stay home, save lives, right? We got to just stay home. That's all we got to do. I know it's uncomfortable, but it's not impossible. And so, yeah. And that you can like live stream with your friends while you're making food. Be like, hey, let's make dinner together. Let's make breakfast together. Let's exercise together. We can do a whole bunch of things. So take care of yourselves. Wash those hands. Stay home. And I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye.